Good morning, everybody. It is Saturday, the 6th of May, 2023, and it's race day. First indoor race of the season up at Chill Factore in Manchester. I'm just about ready to start loading the car here. So I've got all my kit ready. I've got my skis, my poles. That's a camping chair. I learnt the hard way last year that it's better to take a chair with you. My Lecky ski racing backpack, a bag with all my kit in. It's going to take me a couple of trips to load the car, but I got time. I worked out as long as I leave by 11:30. So the time is currently 11:17. Bib issue is at 1 o'clock, but I was in a bit of a dash when I went last year, so I've decided this year to take away the stress. I'm going to leave in plenty of time. That will allow for traffic, the fact that I need to get petrol, and then I can just take my time getting my stuff in, find myself a spot to set up my little camp when I get there, before bib issue at 1 o'clock, and then warm up at 2. So yeah, it's going to be a good day. This is day 1 of 2. I'm racing in both races this year because I managed to get today off work. So yeah, I'm going to load up the car. I'll see you at Chill Factore, and this is Let's Go Skiing. Okay, so it's now 12:31. I've just arrived at Chill Factore, just parked up. I actually parked the car at 12:29, so that was exactly an hour after I started driving my own car. So yeah, and that included getting petrol as well, so that was pretty decent. So all that I need to do now is figure out how I'm going to get all this kit out of the car and try and carry it all over in one go. So let's get inside, let's get camp set up, and then I'll check back in around bib issue time. Okay, camp is set up. So we're actually in a room off to the side this year. Last year we were out there, like where all the skis are by the climbing wall, but this year they've opened up this unit, which also has changing cubicles, which is excellent. So that means I'll be able to get changed there, because I was wondering what I was going to do about that with races not having access to the changing village, but that answers my question. So yeah, skis, bags, chair. There are all sorts of benches and stuff, but I figured there's probably going to be a lot of people in here, so I'm going to go to the loo next, and just while I've got time. As you can see, skis starting to build up on the racks over there. There's still people on the main slope at the moment, but that won't be for too much longer. So yeah, I'm glad I brought lots of things with me to do, because it is going to be a long wait today. There's going to be a lot of waiting around, but I've got my little corner in Unit 15, so it's all good. So bib issue is in 10 minutes, so just kind of get sorted, and then we'll go and get the bib. Okay, so I'm seeing people with race bibs already, so that must mean that bib issue has already started, even though it's only 12:54. So pick it up, and then we'll head back down to camp. Okay, we have a race bib. 120 today. Slightly improved start number on last year, because obviously my points have improved since last year. So I counted yesterday, I'm actually starting 39th in the women's field, which is pretty decent. I think there's 60 starters, so I'd say that's pretty decent really. Don't need to get changed yet, it's still quite warm here actually, so yeah, just going to kind of chill out for a bit, and then I'll get ready probably in the next sort of half hour or so. Okay, so transferred all the kit from the Lecky bag into there. I am half changed, obviously got my sliders on, didn't want to put boots on till the last minute. Sleeves in there, haven't got fully ready yet, but yeah, so just going to take you for a quick shot outside. It's really starting to get quite busy around here now. So there's loads going on. Just a whole hive of activity. Skis everywhere, skis for days. Yeah, it's just so many people around, and it's just really cool to be here and just to be part of this community. It's just, ski racing is just, there's so many people here. Like, you wouldn't think, to some people, like, there wouldn't be that many, like 60 and 67 competitors isn't a lot, but anyway. So this is what the state of play on the slope right now. So all the netting is up. The course will be being set momentarily. And yeah, so I guess we just wait for the warm-up session to start now. Warm-up starts at 2, and I think, I'll double check, but I think the women's first run starts at 3. So yeah, I'm ready. Like, I'm just gonna, no expectations, because this is technically only my 3rd ever race. So by taking the pressure off myself, basically, I think last year I finished 43rd. So if I can maybe get even just one place better than that, I'll be absolutely buzzing with that. So yeah, just gonna get the rest of my kit on, and then we'll get ready for a little warm-up run. Right, okay, it's 2:10, just kitted up. Decided to go with the vest because I was just too hot in the soft shell jacket. So inspection for the ladies is at 2:45, so I'll go ski for about 20 minutes or so, so about 1:30, and then I'll come back here and get the GoPro set up. I think I'm going to have to, rather than chest cam it, I think I'm going to just do handheld on the stick, so that I can kind of give you my thoughts as well, because there won't be time between inspection and race to chest cam. So at least by doing it the other way, I can just race back here, I can just whiz back here if I get up for inspection as soon as it starts, and then I can get back here, drop off the GoPro, and then I get it ready to race. But yeah, really excited. Okay, so course inspection is about to begin. So this is our current view. The course is all set up, plenty of people warming up. This is going to be awesome. So hoping I'll be able to do this because obviously Laurie films his course inspection. So okay, so it looks like we're on the left-hand course first. Okay, I'm gonna stop. I'll just leave this running. I'll just cut out the bit where I'm riding up the. Yeah, I'll just cut out the bit where I'm riding up the lift. Okay. Oh, this is cool. Recording. Seem to have lost the picture off the back, but I'm just going to assume that we're still recording. So. We're on. There's a banana there. Just trying to kind of...
Announcement for Steve Pye. Steve Pye, can you come and see me please? Steve Pye, can you come to commentary?
So we've literally got this one chance to inspect the course. And then, yeah, so we'll just join the line of people that are coming from over there. Really hope this is still recording. That's where we climb up to go to the start. So let's see what we're dealing with today. Okay, so looking at this, we're coming in underneath this first gate here. So come round this way, and then coming round this way, and then we're into a hairpin. So come out nice and high here. Okay. Bit of a queue now, as everyone kind of works their way down. So we go right, then we go left, then we're straight into the hairpin, and then take a nice high early line out. So this bit looks quite straightforward. We've got a gate here, and a simple right hand turn here, and then that'll take us into the banana. So probably looking at a nice high early line here. So take it out and then banana round. So I do hope this is recording. I think it probably is. Okay. Take it nice and high and early to get into the banana. So hook it around the banana, and then looks like we've got a royal flush down here. So again, high and early, and then need to be tight on this blue here to then go into the royal flush. It's quite a tricky set this, I think. Well, tricky for me anyway. Okay. So snake my way through here. So really tight angles here. And then ignore this red. Out into the blue, and it's fairly straightforward actually from here on out. So I go round the red and then round this blue, and at this point just ignore this last gate, let the skis charge, and yeah, okay, inspection done. I'm quite happy with that. Yeah, it's
Men's inspection will start in 5 minutes. Men's
right. Okay, so we're doing the men's inspection before they start the female race.
Minutes.
Okay.
Okay, so I have a very important message for the owner of motorhome that has the registration P1ORFY. P1. I'm not sure where. I think it's round the back. It's going to park round the back.
Okay, so run one is done. I probably didn't ski my best. I think I just held back too much, to be honest, and I didn't get nearly close enough to the gates. So, unfortunately, the finishing sheet for run one does not make for good reading. I am last of the actual finishers with a time of 21:16. However, if we want to take a positive from this, we now go to last year's results. And last year's results, so when I finished 43rd last year, my first run time was 22:97. Now if we go back to this, 21.16. I'm over a second quicker. Now I know it's a different course, but it's still a course. So the fact is, I am a second quicker than my first run last year, and 3 seconds quicker than my second run. So I think the field is just a lot faster this year, and I need to do more training. It's as simple as that. I need to do more on snow gate stuff. But you know, okay, so we're 59th out of 59 of the finishers on run 1, but you know, in terms of times down the slope through a course, that's my fastest of the 3 runs I've done so far in competition, including the 2 last year. So in my head, I'm going to take that as a positive. So yeah, now we just get to chill for a while, quite a while actually. I'm not sure how long. I don't think the second run is until like 6 o'clock, and it's only 3:37. So it's a good job I've got stuff to do. But yeah, I'll probably just have a little wander around, Chill Factore, and just stretch my legs. Might finish watching that Aura slalom from the Women's World Cup, because I'm still catching up on my ski race and I'm still a bit behind. iPad's still got 68%, so as long as I make sure it's got 20% to get me home so I can listen to a podcast on the way home, that works for me. So second run, I'm just going to have to send it. Second run, I'm going to have to just blast that second run. I'll probably take a full hour to warm up before the next inspection. I'll just ski for an hour, just to because I only actually took 2 warm-up runs before I started, so that might have something to do with it as well. So yeah, I'll probably sit here for a bit, wander around for a bit, then sit around a bit more, and then probably about maybe 5ish I'll go and start doing some extra long warm-ups, and then we see how it goes for run 2. Okay, so just having a little wander around now. I actually started my wander around a bit earlier on, someone phoned me, so yeah, it's just nice to have a little chat. So yeah, so despite the fact that they finished the women's and men's first runs early, it looks like they're taking a little break, because I think it looks like they're actually going to start the minis, the under 10s and the under 12s at the time they're meant to. So that means we'll be more or less on schedule. So let's have a little look around. So this is the kind of view from up here. Obviously this area here, bags and skis for days, and it's on this side just got people milling around, some racers, some parents and spectators, and just general people. And then you've got the lodge over there, the climbing wall, which obviously not in use today because obviously we've taken control of basically the whole area. And I'll just show you the slope actually. I'm just having a quick look at the course for run 2, which is the course the men used on their first run, and actually it looks like a decent set. But if I actually want to not finish dead last, I'm going to have to absolutely send it down second run and not worry about if I crash or not. I'm just going to have to go for it. So that's just the So yeah, the warm-up slope has been open since 2 o'clock, and I do actually intend on spending. See, I got a G-Ski's noseboard jacket on. I did just put my vest on, but I was a little bit cold, so I've got my race suit half down, obviously. But I did just get a little bit chilly when I was sat downstairs before, so yeah. So I think the plan now is I think I'm going to head out to the warm-up slope. I'll start kitting up again just before 5, or maybe about 4:45, and then I'll just you get another view of the slope from here. And then I'll probably spend a good 40 minutes just going up and down on the warm-up slope, really to get the legs in, so that I can give the second run a stronger attempt. Yeah. And then I think what I'll do, so this vlog doesn't end up too long, I will record run 2 inspection on the GoPro, but I won't press record until I get to the top, and then I might just speed it up. So, or I'll just keep it brief. Yeah, maybe. But yeah. So I am enjoying it on the whole. It's nice to be here, and it's nice to kind of be around all these cool racers. Like, I always wanted to be one of them. Now technically I am one of them, just not necessarily very fast, but you know, like I said before, it's like taking the positives. I was over 1.8 seconds quicker than my first run here last year or my first run today, so I'm going to take that. Like, that shows progress. You know, nobody becomes a world beater overnight. I'm not saying I'm ever going to be a world beater, but nobody gets good over that. Nobody gets good like that overnight. So it's going to take time, and the more training I do, the better I'll get, hopefully. So yeah, I'll drop the camera in the bag now, sit down for a bit, and then kit up again, and then go out on the slope. So start inspection for run 2. Just joining the queue of people in front of me.
We have one race did not finish, that was qualifying 2, and 3 disqualification. 171, that's Hannah. 16.
Okay, so it looks like we go immediately to the left for the command gate. Immediately set up with this red right here. Quite an offset swingy start, so maybe some inherent advantages to that. Allows me to get to more of a rhythm before we hit the first verticale, which I'm really going to try and get onto my edges more this second run. Because I was way too far away from the gates on the first run. That is why my time was so slow. Well, slow in the sense of the result sheet. In terms of me personally, of course, we've already had the discussion that that was my fastest competition run down this slope. It was faster than both of my runs last year. So then we're gonna shimmy around this gate. Big queue down the hill. Pays to actually be at the top at the start of inspection, I think. So we just got some really big offset turns. Swing this round. Oops, dropped the hole. Yet another offset turn before we head into the verticale. So definitely more of a swingy one, this one, which I think will help me maybe be a little bit quicker, because I can really try and use my edges. Yeah, that's the plan anyway. Down the hill. This is the verticale, so I have to take it real tight around here. So we ignore this blue at the bottom. So we ignore this blue, go straight to the next red. So far I'm liking this course a little more than the first one. There's definitely more swing, more classic edge-to-edge turns, I suppose you could say. And then another couple of classic turns. Before we come into the next hairpin. Quite a tight one actually, so we go around this, and then this red is actually quite close, so we have to ignore this last red, go round here, and then once we're around this last red we ignore the last blue, and then straight through the finish. So yeah, on the whole I'd say yeah, that's a decent course. I quite like that one. And I'm stuck. So yeah, let's see what we can do on run 2. I will be last to ski, of course, so just gives me the opportunity to absolutely send it. Let's give it a go and see what we can do. Okay, so run 2 done. I'll show you the results. So finish doing there. So I did finish dead last today. However, 22:52 for my second run overall, 43:68. That is still overall faster than the race 2 day last year. So it's progress. I'm clearly getting quicker. So yeah, but obviously finishing dead last overall, and there was 5 masters in the competition today, which means no podium today. But that's okay, because it means I can just pack up my stuff, head on home, and get some rest ready for tomorrow, because we get to do it all over again, and it's going to be great. So yeah, I'm just going to get ready here and then start thinking about heading home. So I come out after the race, and in typical British weather style, it's absolutely teeming down with rain. Yeah, so just loading up the car now. I just realised to put that blue bag in the wrong way, because I need to get my glasses out for driving home. But yeah, I'm going to see what I think. I probably do need to eat before racing tomorrow, because I'm absolutely starving now. So I think I'm going to go home via the M62 so that I can go through Queensway Tunnel and come out right by my chippy, so that I can grab some rice, get some carbs in ready for tomorrow. Yeah, just I'm buzzing. Like, result sheet says I finished last, don't care, because both run times were better than last year. So in terms of 1 and 2, so I'm happy with that. So yeah, just going to finish loading up the skis here, get my glasses out, and then I'll see you back at home. Okay, home by 10 past 8 I think it is, 12 minutes past 8. So I'm going to keep it brief because my dinner is like right there. So I didn't actually go the M62, I just went my usual way, M56, well, down to Earl and then M6, M56, M53. Plain sailing roads were empty pretty much. But then swung via the chippy and the shop on the way home. So I needed to go to the shop because I didn't have any shreddies for breakfast tomorrow. Well, I've got a few left, but not enough. So yeah. Yeah, great day. Like, the result sheet says finished last, 57th, but you know what, don't care, because in terms of run times and how fast I'm getting down the slope, there is progression from last year, and it's a positive to take into tomorrow. And yeah, just got to keep on pushing. But yeah, no, I'm happy. Had a really great day, really fun time. Got a chance to some other races this time, so that was really cool. So yeah, great day. Can't wait to do it all again tomorrow. Follow me on socials, Twitter and Instagram at ThisIsNeats. And all that's left to say is thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you all tomorrow.